wasn't going to do a video this week, but I am going to try something that I've tried a long time ago, and so I wanted to talk about it with you guys because it involves perforated paper. So a while ago, like a couple years ago, I was really big into perforated paper. I stitched a bunch of stuff, made scrapbook pages. I think I showed those like in one of my very, very early videos. And then I did these. I did some of the Brooks Books Publishing Angels. Like this is the peppermint one. Peppermint, I don't remember. Okay, but what I did was, this is her. I stuck her on here with, I think it was like scrapbooking glue dots, but this is scrapbook paper. And this is artist canvas that I got at like Michael's, you know, already stapled on. And I just used Mod Podge to put this on, the paper on, and then I put her on. And then I also did this one, the Christmas Baking Angel. I love how these turned out. And I think it's very creative. Nobody else I saw was doing this with their cross stitch, with their perforated paper. And I'm all about trying to be original in a world where everyone's trying to make you be the same. You know, in cross stitch, we can be creative with changing colors and changing the fabric. But I don't even know how to describe it. I've just become so dissatisfied with my stitching on fabric. Everything I start, I hate. And I talked about this before. I had started the mermaid from Nora Corbett and I messed up really bad, like part of the way in, and I would have to tear it all out. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm off work today and I was sitting there and I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, it's gotten where I don't want to stitch, where I don't sort of love it. And I don't want to not love it. I said, I've got to find something. I've got to find something. And with perforated paper, you can hold it in your hand. You don't need really, really bright light because the holes are pretty easy to see. They come in many different colors. And even if they do not come in the colors that you want, in the past, I have bought this stuff at Michael's called Tint It and sprayed the paper with it. These work really well. I mean, I have a whole bunch of these. I have aqua, I have hot pink, I have like bright orange. I bought the whole line. It was like 9 colors. I bought them all because perforated paper only comes in a certain line of colors. They don't have like bright orange or bright pink or that kind of colors. So I was looking through some back issues of Just Cross Stitch that I had on my computer, and I remembered these Seasons in Chalk from Hands On Design. And I remembered that I really loved these, but I had a hard time seeing the holes on the slate fabric. And I thought, oh my God, I could stitch this on black perforated paper. Because if you go on Down Sunshine Lane's website, Hands On Design has a series in chalk, it's like the chalk Christmas ornaments, and there's a set of 9, I think. Someone stitched them all on black perforated paper. They look awesome. And I thought, oh man. Now, the only thing with perforated paper is you're limited to size because each sheet of paper comes in 9 by 12. Luckily, these wind up being like 8.92 by 11.92. Where you're going to be right at the edge of that paper. But when I do perforated paper, you only cut it one hole past your stitching. So I'm going to be good on that. I'm going to be right at the point. Now, the only thing with that too is that, like with this, I'm going to show you one that I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on an ornament. I put my perforated paper on these mini stretcher bars with the tacks. Because that paper, because it is, these chalk designs are right at the edge of the paper, I am not going to be able to put them on stretcher bars because these stretcher bars, it's a 1/2 inch on either side. So I'm going to have to hold it in my hand. I haven't figured out another way to do it, which is okay. I mean, the paper is so light. I just have to be really careful of the oils from my skin, having any hand lotion or not, things like that. But I'm very excited to try this with black perforated paper because that opens it up, or opens me up to stitch other designs that I wanted to, that are made to stitch on black, Aida, linen, whatever. So I ordered black perforated paper from down Sunshine Lane, and I actually ordered the over dyes for this, which are like 4 of them, I think. They're gassed and 1 week's dye works. Very excited to do these because if this works, which I'm praying to God it does, I have all the other ones because I subscribed to Just Cross Stitch, and they did last year. In each issue, there was like a fall one, a winter one, a Christmas one, a spring one. They're all over the place. So I would love to stitch them all. And my plan, now see, here's where the creativity comes in as well. I plan on putting them on canvas, on these canvas, and backing them with scrapbook paper. I love scrapbooking. I haven't done it in a really long time, but I was really big into it at one point. And the scrapbook paper just will make it look so awesome. Like I can get a summer themed scrapbook paper, like 4th of July one or something like that. And it's unique. I think it's really going to be awesome. And it saves on framing. Let's face it, the canvas and the scrapbook paper and the Mod Podge, $10 total, maybe. Yeah. Spending like $80, $90 on framing each of my pieces. So I'm hoping I can do that and make that work because I've missed stitching. I've just been really, I haven't even been watching Flosstube. I mean, yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I'm crazy sometimes. And I know you guys must too. I mean, I change my mind all the time about stuff. Stitching, whatever. So, but here's the ornament that I'm going to start stitching while I wait for the black perforated paper. I'm pulling it off. I have this weirdo clipboard that has this string thing there. But this is a Prairie Schooler one, and it is from the, it's from one of the Just Cross Stitch ornament issues. I don't remember which one. But the pattern's up here, so that's why I have that covering it. But yeah, this only calls for like 5 or 6 colors, DMC, so. And it's already on brown, so yeah, I'm gonna stitch it right on that brown paper. And what made me start to like look at this paper again as a stitching source was, if you remember in my Salty Yarns goodie bag that we got at the retreat, they gave us a big piece of perforated paper. And I was like looking around in my closet and I was like, oh my God, I need to do something with this paper. Now, my piece of paper was all wrinkled up. And I thought, mother, great. What you can do, and I did this, you can iron the paper very gently and the wrinkles will come out. It came out perfectly straight. So awesome tip there. But yeah, I'm going to start stitching that hopefully today or tonight. I haven't stitched in like 4 days. And trust me, the other day when I did stitch, it was the mermaid and I wound up not doing it anyway. But yeah, I'm really hoping that works out. But I just wanted to come on here and mention really quick about the paper. I would love to see a comeback with people stitching on more paper. I mean, I know people stitch the Mill Hill kits because they're all on perforated paper. But just other stuff that's not slated for paper, stitching it on there. But yeah, so that's all that's been going on stitching wise. I did get my Needle Minder of the Month gift for the month of June from Brenda's Minders and More. That's a really pretty one. Love that. And then I received a gift on Saturday from the lovely Kate of No Name Needle Minders. She had messaged me and said, someone told me you like sock monkeys. Is this true? Yeah, love them. She sent me this little guy. Isn't he so cute? But not only that, she sent me a bunch of her sock monkey needle minders. Oh my God, I have none of these. And she sent me these 2 for free. Love those. That looks kind of steampunkish right there. Yes. Thank you, Kate. I love them. And what else has been going on life-wise? Just normal stuff. I actually went out and bought some ball caps. I'm not normally a hat person, but because my hair is still so very short and I've basically stopped wearing the wig, I haven't worn the wig in like 2 weeks. First of all, it's too friggin' hot. It's hot as friggin' balls here. So it's just too hot for me to wear it. And I'm just like, F it. Who cares, right? No, yeah. So this one has like a glittery, it's glittery, you can't tell. It's like a glittery skull. And I bought like 2 other ones, but I'm getting used to the hats. I am still on my low carb eating plan, which it's going really great. I've done it for 2 weeks now. This is the 3rd week. I feel so much better. I really feel a whole lot better. And I've lost like 6 pounds, you know, on the scale. So the only thing I did do, which, ooh, this is a learning lesson, Friday night. I don't know what made me do this, but I ate like a crap ton of sugar-free candy. No, kids. Whole lot of nope on that. I ate so much that I was sick. And I mean sick all over the place. The sugar alcohols just do not agree with me, and especially in huge quantities. Like that's the problem. This is why I'm on a low-carb eating plan. Because I can't just eat 1 piece of candy or 1 cookie or 1 whatever. I'm eating the whole bag. I can eat a whole bag of Doritos. I ate a whole bag of like chocolate sugar-free candy. You can't know. My brain is just wired like that. So I have to act like, and no offense to anyone who has been a drug addict or whatever, I think of myself as a drug addict with food. Because I can eat a whole bag of Doritos. I can eat, like 1 is not enough. I have to eat the whole bag. So yeah, I ate such an extreme amount of candy on Friday that I was very sick on Saturday, and I almost called my doctor because my back was hurting, and apparently your middle back, heartburn can like refer pain to your middle back, which I had horrible heartburn. So yeah, no more of that. No. What I eat if I want something sweet is, and even though it's not truly low carb, I will eat a piece of fruit. I will eat a little bit of an apple with some natural peanut butter or some strawberries or some raspberries. Because let's face it, there are so many people out there that will tell you, you can't have fruit on a low carb diet. Well, first of all, I don't even want to say the word diet. On a low carb eating plan, they say not to have fruit. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm not 65 pounds overweight because I ate too many strawberries or apples. Right? Yeah, no, But I do have to say I've been eating more vegetables, which I'm very happy with because I wasn't eating any. And they say on a low carb plan, your carbs should come from vegetables. So I've been eating a lot of celery, peppers, just all kinds of stuff, and not eating a whole lot because once you get past like the 2nd week of eating a lower carb food plan, your appetite diminishes greatly. At least mine does. And I've also been dabbling with intermittent fasting where I will go like not eat after dinner and I'll go all the way until like noon and only have coffee the next day. And it's helped. I mean, I don't feel sick. I'm not going to eat if I'm not hungry. I'm really conscious now of listening to my body. And I've also cut out my sugar-laden coffee creamer. I was putting Cinnabon coffee creamer in my coffee, and that's like 5 carbs a serving, and I would have 4 cups a day. So there's 20 or 25 carbs just in the coffee creamer. So I started putting half and half in it. I'm okay with it. It works. So I'm telling you, I've done really well, and this has to be the way that I eat for the rest of my life, just health-wise. I want to lose that weight. I need to be, I know this is going to sound awful. I want to be thin again in my lifetime. I do. I've felt so uncomfortable in my body for such a long time. And since being sick and, you know, diagnosed with all of that stuff, maybe that was my little bit of a wake-up call to get this on track and get this straight. So hopefully over the next couple of videos that I do, you'll see me starting to get a little bit thinner, right? But I hope you're all having a great week. It's only Monday, so I hope you all had a great week last week. And stitching all the things, doing all the things. Like I said, I haven't been really on Facebook or Instagram very much. I've just been staying off the grid basically. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'll see you next time. Bye. I forgot I'm not going to be editing these, so I need to have a different way to end this because I would have normally cut all this out, right? Maybe I'll just put my hand over the camera and then I can turn it off without you seeing me, right? All right. See you later. Bye.